Welcome to Neo Science Hub, sir. Uh, okay, what are the top quality parameters you build in any formulation product?
So the very first, actually, the thing is our center of point is that the patient safety. Okay, so ultimately we are making the life-saving drugs. So our most the focus on the patient safety. So and the product quality will not be a quality as such to be. The quality is to be built into the product right from the development of the product, the execution, and the after sales service. So these are all the entire life cycle of the product that we believe.
How do you restrict product failure in advanced market?
So, if you have the good research and development in place, so you have adopted all QBD principles when you develop the product, and we have a very good execution system in place. So, probably these are all the predetermined thing or the prerequisite to avoid any of the product failure into the advanced market.
Like suppose if you have done a product test here in Hyderabad and then you send it to export it to US or any other country. So here the tests pass, but after reaching there, if there's any failure, like if it doesn't work or something, how do you deal with that?
So that will be considered to be a post-market complaint or the surveillance program, and we see that why it has not happened, because the possibility of having such things is very unlikely, because we develop the product and the product has been tested actually at the stress level as a part of a system, as a part of the stability studies. So the possibility of having such scenarios are very unlikely. But even this case happens actually. So we'll do the very in-depth investigation and we'll try to find out what is the root cause. Was the product has a problem, the batch has a problem, or the way it has been handled, the post-marketing. That will need to be deeply looked into.
How do you how do you follow six sigma in pharma industry?
Yeah. Six Sigma is everywhere it is applicable actually. It's very simply start from the 5 years in place. So every area, if it is a neat and clean, the wastage of the entire product life cycle has to be reduced. So we'll have to have a best principle of a Six Sigmas in place.
So, do product recall for advanced countries make a dent on our quality?
Of course, actually, for that sake, it's not only from the advanced market, for the any market. So because you make your product, you put all your effort, money and everything, you develop a product, and you have done a lot of stress study on the product, and still you have a surprises from the market, and that eventually goes into the market recall. Definitely, it will be a problem to anyone.
Like what kind of problems, sir?
So first of all, when you have a recall, so then the trust on your product and the trust on your brand will go. So no one will try to take your product. And the second thing, it will be also not a good sign that I have developed a product and I executed a product in a expected manner, and still I have surprises and I forced to withdraw or recall the product from the market. So,
Is training in pharma educate 100% implemented?
So training in the pharma is 100% implemented, but the training does not is that today I trained means I trained. It's not like that. It's a long way to go, and the training, there is no barrier of age, there is no barrier of a designations or the barrier of experience people have. So every day will be a new experience and the new training and the new challenges actually. So that will go keep on going actually. The training will never stand that now it's over. It's a continuous process.
Can you speak about your research and achievements, sir?
So I'm in the pharma industries more than 32 plus years, and I grown with the pharma industry the way the pharma industry grown in India, and I was very fortunate to work with the top companies in the India. Also the top mentor, those who are actually in the very renowned mentors into the pharma industry. So I was so lucky and fortunate to work with the people, and mostly that the people like you, where they have such a good platform, and there is a lot of interaction with the people. So that is only I feel my achievement, that I could able to make a successful selling into the boat.
All the best, new and sub, and I will probably hope the journey is really going to be big enough. So till then, stay blessed and make a big impact on the real world.
All the best, new Science Hub.